In this video, we're going to take a look at the Bill of Rights and some of the basics that you should be familiar with. The first 10 amendments to the Constitution make up the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights was written by James Madison in response to calls from several states for greater constitutional protection for individual liberties. The Bill of Rights lists specific prohibitions on governmental power. One of the many points of contention between the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists was the Constitution's lack of a Bill of Rights that would place specific limits on government power. So this is a key point, right? We've already heard it twice, is limiting governmental power is a big point as far as the Bill of Rights is concerned. Anyway, Federalists argued that the Constitution did not need a Bill of Rights because the people and the states kept any powers not given to the federal government. Anti-Federalists held that a Bill of Rights was necessary to safeguard individual liberty. So I think you can probably guess who won that argument. The Anti-Federalists, because we do have a Bill of Rights that limits governmental power and safeguards individual liberties. Okay, so there's some that are more likely to show up as a question than others. If you only knew one, you would want to know the First Amendment. The First Amendment offers freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and the right of the people to peacefully assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Those are the big ones in the First Amendment. The Second Amendment, right to keep and bear arms, good to be familiar with. The Sixth Amendment, right to a public and speedy trial. And really the 10th Amendment. If I was to pick only one amendment, as I said, I would pick the First Amendment and make sure you're familiar with all the parts we mentioned there. But if you're going to pick another one, it would probably be the 10th Amendment. Some people get confused on this, so we'll go over it here. The powers not get delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. This expresses the principle of federalism and states' rights, which strictly supports the entire plan of the original Constitution of the United States of America by stating that the federal government possesses only those powers delegated to it by the United States Constitution. All remaining powers are reserved for the states or the people. Okay, so the key point here is the 10th Amendment ensures federalism and states' rights.